believe that I am indeed. I'm indeed live. Let's flip and go, Mark. Raise. I mean, what are you on right now? £20,000 a month? I can up that to 21. I can up that to a clean 21. Give me a brief moment, guys. I'm just gonna post the little thing on Instagram. Let's go, Tibbs. Right, Tibbs, me and you are gonna have a little scrap today. I'm telling you that much for free. Okay, hold on. What do I post on my Instagram? I post the beverage that I have right here. And say live on YouTube. Let's go. Tibbs, Daniel, Luke, Obeyed, Ninja Banana. How are you doing? They changed the ELO system. What do you mean? What do you... Huh? You can't take ELO from people much lower rated than you. Huh. Okay. Excuse me, I'm just... There we go. Okay. Here we go. Well, yeah, that would make sense if, that's just like normal, no? Sorry, I'm just putting the live on YouTube. It's taking ages to upload for some reason. Okay. There we go. Uploaded. And we're getting moving. We're getting moving. Simon, so just dropping and say hi. Nice one. Win 2 to 3 and lose 7 to 8 per game. No, I know, but I'm talking about like surely normal chess. You know, hold on, I'll play Tyler Durden. Roll that baby. Right, I'm looking legitimately. Let's flip and go, Marshall. How you doing? I'm looking legitimately to play well. We've got the starting elo, and I would like to get 1600 on the dash at some point. This is a fantastic start. Clearly, King F1 presumably is a fantastic start. Oh my lord, do I offer a double here? I mean, 1-2. I think there's a 7.5% chance of this, and I also think there's a 7.5% chance separately of this. So I think that's 15% I win on the spot, and surely there's all sorts of embedded, you know, chances that I do well. I don't know if it's worth the double yet, though. I don't know if it's worth the double yet. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. If they accept, fantastic. And now, okay, maybe not my finest moment. I sincerely hope that is not going to come back to bite me. Okay, they only get one knight. Yeah, probably that was an early double, but I still, again, I have a 15% chance of just winning on the spot. My opponent has nothing remotely similar. They don't even have a single chance of winning on the next roll. Okay. I could develop the other knight. I could also go here, but then 42% chance of winning the queen. I don't like that. Let's just move the rook. I'm just going to go back with the queen. I really shouldn't have doubled now that I think about it. I guess go knight here. Yeah, the double was almost certainly not fantastic. But again, another 15% chance. Now, if you just keep rolling a 15% chance, at some point, it's going to hit, baby. Again, this is a big risk. Right now, you know, they might get a 2-pawn, but it's unlikely. I think we maintain here. I could have gone bishop f7 and knight here, but one king roll stops both of those. 15% more like 7. No, I'm talking about if we have a knight and 2 bishops, then you can add those because they're mutually exclusive permutations, no? I believe. Okay, I also can't move this bishop, so maybe I don't know, open the diagonal to the king though, because then, you know, pawn 2 bishops. Okay, probably the double was erroneous. In fact, why didn't I just go pawn bishop like this? Oh, I suck. Okay. Okay. Let's, I'm I'm going to go across here, honestly, and then just lift the pawn so that my rook can move. Okay, hold on. That was not good, because what I could have done... Oh, my lord, my opponent just wastes even more time. Come on, now. I mean, surely here and here is a good idea, and then... King F1? I mean, either king move, you know, 3 knights is going to take me out here, but... The fact that they haven't rolled a single pawn yet is just beyond upsetting for them. Just beyond upsetting. Now, 2 knights is going to win me the game here. Again, as it always... Flipping hell. Right, I think trading makes a lot of sense. You've got to roll a pawn to recapture. I also think... You know what? I'm going to play rook takes here. Because if you roll a pawn, you've got to get rid of this knight. And then I'm going to play bishop takes here. I think this might make some sense. If they roll a couple kings, I mean, this could be upsetting. Or they roll 2 pawns. God damn it. I still, however, will have the bishop win condition. This is a big risk, but 42% chance I win the game on the next roll. Yes, flipping please, baby. Oh, the question is, do you take this or do you take the rook? Because 2 knights adds significantly to that chance. 2 knights adds fairly significantly to that chance. 2 knights is a roughly 7.5% chance. A single bishop, well, there's 3 where they overlap because you can get a bishop and 2 knights in 3 different ways. But a single bishop's a 42% chance. They'll roughly add, it's going to be something like 48% chance of win if they don't take this, and 42 if they do. However, the question is, do you cash in on the rook here? Ooh, they do cash in on the rook. Hold on, imagine we don't get a bishop, but we do get 2 knights here. That is so painful. That is so, so painful. Okay. Queen here or queen here? I don't know if it makes much of a difference. I mean, 2 pawns would take me out either way. They roll a single bishop and the pawn as well, obviously. God damn it, man. Okay. But they can't do anything about this. This has to... Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Surely. 2 queens as well is going to win. You've got to decide to take this. They decide to take my rook, fair enough. Yeah, presumably you cash in on this knight. I don't see what other pawn move. Because g6 doesn't make sense. Yeah, okay, fine. Right. 2 queens, a bishop. Nearly half a chance I win this game right now. There we go. There we flipping go. 1 game in. 1 game won. Let's go again against this geezer. I wonder what his rating is. Ooh, 2138. Okay, so we should be stealing a nice bit of elo off this guy. Let's roll again. I'm thinking... Actually, now the king's gone here, I feel like knight f6 is better. Because not only do we stop this, but we also have the 3 knight access. Okay, the king moves, but goes back. Nice. This is a long stream. I'll be streaming for another maybe couple hours. Roll that, baby. Nice. That bodes well. Now, I don't have... I mean, I do have this. A lot of probability involved. If only you would study for a political degree. I mean... Hell yeah. Wait, I got plus 11.7? After I doubled as well? Against a 2150? Fair enough. Okay, I think maybe I get rid of this. But then I open up the diagonals of the king. I don't love that. It might be an idea to just sort of... push these pawns. I know I open up this to hanging my rook, but I get maximum mobility with my bishops. And then I can also move the knight, of course. While on point. Cheers, JJM Entertainment. I think here could actually make some sense. I might just go for it. A bit of a Hail Mary, honestly. What are the chances involved in that? Okay, we'll go here and here. I don't know. Let's take a potentially stupid risk for no reason. And knight here. I don't know why I've just done that. I mean, if it pays off, it's going to be wondrous, but it clearly isn't going to pay off. Okay. 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 I'm not best pleased. However, if you put the king... Actually, no, there's just no way. That was really stupid. Okay, let's roll this. A knight, a rook, and a pawn. Well, I can go pawn here to shut this down. I can also go maybe rook here, which does admittedly hang the rook, but no one cares. And then I'll go knight here. Okay, if you get 2 queens, or rather 3 queens, it's over. Queen, do you take the knight or do you take the rook? Probably the rook. I don't know why I've just let you walk into here. And you can take the knight. I'm playing like an idiot now. I'm playing like an absolute idiot now. This is foolish. This is beyond foolish. I think if they double, I'm saying goodbye to this game. Oh my god. This is frankly embarrassing. Okay, you know what? Whatever. Whatever. Let's just... You should never resign, of course. Unless they offer the 2 times, in which case, potentially. I think I'm going to be a mature player today. I mean, I'm genuinely extraordinarily invested in trying to get to 1600. I think much progress can be made here. I think much progress can be made here. Tibbs, how many hours would you say you've spent on dice chess out of interest? That's an interesting question. Where are you gonna put the queen? Do you go for this? Oh, I mean, give me a king, please. I mean, of all of the times to roll 3 pawns, are you taking the... Of all of the times to roll 3 pawns, when your queen is here, not the best. Not the best time. Let's take a sip of innocent super smoothie and debate over what to do here. I mean, here. Which by I mean here. Doesn't feel all that stupid. I'm just going to go for this. Because then if we roll a pawn and a queen or a pawn and a rook, we win. But obviously a single queen is just going to end the game here. Damn it! I think I resign here. I want to hold on to Elo. The chances of me losing on the spot now are 42%. The chances of me losing my queen or king are exceedingly high. I think accepting this is a bad idea, objectively. Chat, what do you think? What do you think I should do? Accept. George says accept. Tiff says accept. I mean... Thanks, guys. Appreciate that, guys. Thank you very much. Alright, we're going one more against this guy. What the hell, man? What the hell? I should have made my objectively good decision instead of listening to you absolute nonsense merchants. For crying out loud. Okay. Sacrifice the Elo. No, but I actually want to make progress. I feel like this is not an exciting, like, you know, streaming series if I don't actually attempt to make some legitimate progress. How much did I lose there, though, is an interesting question. Okay, because he's high rated only 8.4, it feels like, you know, that amount of Elo should be. Whole of YouTube tweaking after GTA 6 second trailer out. Is the GTA 6 second trailer out? I have never been remotely interested in GTA, to be honest. It's most unfortunate. Are they going to go here and here? Oh, that's big. That's big. Here. We get rid of the queen. Is there a best decision onto whether... I guess I don't put the rook in the line of this bishop to then we'll maybe want to move this knight, so I'll just go rook here. Now, here will end the game. That would be unfortunate. It's not likely that happens, and it doesn't. Fantastic. Okay. This is where what I want to do is now build up a pretty convincing looking advantage. Like, if I can now nab some more pieces, or like at least get my king very safe, then we offer the 2 times to either secure the win or stake to win double the Elo. I really like the 2 times thing. I think playing it without the 2 times is a little... I don't know. I much prefer the 2 times game mode. It's way more... I don't know, you can make way better decisions. It's way more exciting. Oh, okay, no, I've got 2 kings. Good. I thought I had to put my king here and then just stay there. But I can go like this, and then I can go king here and back to here. Now, 2 rooks, 2 bishops. I mean, it's a 15% chance, roughly speaking, that one of those happens, and I'm going to be kind of sad about it. However, 1 hour ago, how many views has it got? The GTA 6 trailer 2. How many, Jesus on a bike. 9 mil in 2 hours is absolutely obscene. Okay, let's flip and go on. How you doing, man? Right, this is big. I mean, maybe this is a play, but the thing is I can take with either king or with rook, which means that I think... Damn it, what's the odds? Don't they have a section somewhere in here? On, like... Yeah, look, at least one of two pieces is like a 70% chance. If you're interested, check out that section. It's extremely awesome. Nearly as many views as your videos. oh my god, they've gone for it. Okay, 70%. I mean, I'd have to get kind of unlucky here to... Nice. Very nice. Thank you very much. Again, the two bishops, but again, you really shouldn't roll two bishops. Nice. No, I mean, I understand why people are so hyped, but it's just never been my... I've never played it, so I'm not that hyped. Now, do I offer a 2 times here? I think I do. I think I'm up sufficient material. I've got a rook and a queen. My king seems sufficiently safe. You don't have any like immediate threats apart from like a 3 rook or a 3 bishop, which adds up to about a 1% chance of win. Oh, hold on, sorry, they accepted the 2 times. I didn't even notice. Now, that seems unnecessary and just throwing away a rook for no reason. For God's sake, dude. Please, man. Please just stop. I want to have a nice time. And you're being horrible. God damn it. Okay. It's just, it sours the mood. It really does. It sours the flipping mood. Okay. Do I go for this? Do I take big risks? Honestly, I think the mature approach is just go here because 2 rooks is still a semi-likely roll, and we would have just lost the rook. Fantastic. Is an IP ban possible? I mean, you know, you'd hope so, but I don't really understand how to do that. Here, I mean, just 2 bishops went again. I'd like to sneak this way, but I feel like staying in the center. Oh, no! Okay, it's not the end of the world. I can go this way, and I have to move the queen. I couldn't go back because that would leave me with no queen moves. If they'd rolled 2 bishops then, I would have been heartbroken. See, this is the thing, George. It fills me with absolute incarnate rage. But I know it's just some spotty little twat behind a screen, you know what I mean? Excuse my language. You know, we try and keep it PC here on the Will Taylor Chess channel, but occasionally it spills over. Now, pawn and bishop makes sense. 2 knights is scaring me, but it shouldn't happen. Again, if everything, you know, if I can trust probability at all, I really should win this. I love British insults so much. I mean, yeah, it's, oh my god. Okay, 2 queens would be scary if they had one. Yeah, I think the 2 times was definitely a good decision. I am very likely to win this game. I mean, it's not impossible to quantify exactly how likely, but for instance, 2 rooks right now, 2 bishops right now, a few knights right now, 2 queens right now. Like, 2 rooks, 2 bishops, 2 queens adds up to... I'd say I'm like 20% on this roll likely to win right now. And, of course, as you'd expect with a 20% chance, it doesn't pay off. But I do get queen here. Okay, hear me out. For no reason, I'm going to go for this. Attack the king twice, hanging both of my major pieces. Stepping across so you have no way of winning next. Nice. Absolutely gorgeous, dude. Absolutely gorgeous. They can go here and take my queen. Or you can go here and here. No, I didn't think about that. Oops. Arabic insults on next level. I know a few, but I'd like to not say them for the sake of not wishing to offend anyone. Yeah, that's actually unfortunate. That was a great roll to stop this. However. Okay, I'll go here. Again, we're still... I mean, we're untouchable, right? 3 bishops doesn't do you anything. The king here is gorgeous. Now I can go rook here, and I can maybe go... What's the right play here? Knight g5 maybe? For the 2 knight win condition? Because if you get to take, then my recapturing possibilities are very high. Nice. Nice. Hello, EB Woodwork. How are you doing, mate? How are you doing? Right, I'm thinking that this has to just be like, okay, 2 rooks, 2 knights, or 2 bishops, 2 queens, 2 rooks, decent chances, all over the place. There's the 2 rooks. There's my elo. Thank you very much. 3 knights, but you shouldn't really consider the 1 in 216 calculations. That is a good point. Right, come on, Daniel Cormier. Let's get it. Let's get it. The starting elo. Okay, we're nicely up on the starting elo. I'm playing this fantastically. Keep farming them. Could have kept farming them, but I want to actually play people in chat. That was just a random person. I don't know why I was just why I was just deeply concerned with farming that person. Right. Okay, I love this. We're gonna go knight here. We're gonna go pawn here and pawn here. I really like this setup of e6, b6. You're taking the piss. Sorry. Dude, no way. That's such a good roll. Dude, I better get a king. Okay. We get a king. Thank the Lord. Jesus, man. Okay, we'll go queen here. Maybe could have taken this, but then 2 pawns or 2 knights would have got my queen. I feel like we should be a little more restrictive or less. I've got no idea. Excuse me, no idea what I'm trying to say there. I want to get the 2 knight win. I want to get that to be a possibility. Where do I go, here or here? If I go here, there's 2 knights that can take my knight with those expertly drawn arrows. If I go here, there's not. And I'm fairly certain it's only 2 pawns. Either way, 2 pawns is gonna... I'm gonna count them today. What are you gonna count today? Okay, and now... I mean, again, 2 queens or 2 knights. This is a good position. Evie, we can get in a game after if you'd like, mate. I do well for the 2 times. Like a 14% chance doesn't really seem like enough to do that, but okay. 2 kings. Make a board of Will fighting a bear. What the hell? I mean, Evie's a talented man. I'm sure he could. I don't know why he'd be possessed to do such a thing. Here. And then... honestly, here, just in case I can maybe bring a rook and get active somehow. Okay, fantastic waste of time for my opponent. 100 wills versus 1 bear. Dude, I'm taking a bear. Have you seen Marab? No, I'm actually not. I'm taking a bear on my own, dude. Who needs 100? That's what I always say. Right, now you don't have 2 knights to attack h4 as you did before, so I'm thinking that queen takes... I mean, 2 pawns is a risk, but... I mean, it's half the risk of 2 knights, roughly. Now... might go out this way? I feel like we just have access to, for instance, a 2 bishops wins the queen, which you can't really turn your nose up at. Then I'm thinking maybe... here there's then going to be a 3 knight win, which you can't really be constantly worried about a 3 knight win. There's going to be a 3 knight win whichever way I go. Here, though, there's going to be a 2 knight win, and that is something to worry about. The chances of that are significantly more likely, 6 times more likely, I believe, than a 3 knight win. So, I guess I'll go this way. And, okay, they don't roll 2 pawns, which is all I really needed. They don't roll anything to stop this nasty, nasty diagonal. Do I think there'd be... if there were 100... Jesus Christ, speak English. If there were 100 of me, would I be better at chess? Yes. I'd imagine so. I'd imagine so. Okay, I think this is next turn we offer the 2 times. Because I don't really see what you do here. Like a knight can come to, I guess, h3, or you can maybe Hail Mary here just to hope I don't roll a queen and then you roll 2 knights. But the king's going to have to just walk towards me here. And this is where we get the 2 times offer immediately. Because 2 knights, 1 queen. Now, the 2 times forces, for those of you not aware, either your opponent to resign or double the elo at stake. And now, we don't get a queen. That's tough. It's a little tough. Let's go this way. Now, those 2 times stakes stay for the rest of the game. So, I mean, right now I have this. God damn it, dude, please. Oh! Now, it's kind of sad when you roll 3 queens and you don't need 3 queens. It feels like overkill, you know? It's like, I'm trying to think of a good analogy here. but this is really the golden roll. And, you know, what we can do here is we can, for instance, take this pawn, and then take the king. Now, interesting question, and given that we have a resident dice chess master here, by the way, I will give Daniel a rematch unless I'm not seeing another challenge come through. So let's go, Daniel. Let's get a little rematch in. Tibbs, would you ever, as our resident dice chess grandmaster, would you ever intentionally not mate just to then offer a 2 times to hope they then accept to then be like, if you hadn't offered the 2 times and you had a mate on the board, would you ever turn it down but leave yourself really winning to then offer a 2 times? That's my question. It might be an objectively bad decision, but that's my question. Okay, 2 ponies and a queen. Honestly, getting both out feels mature, but going 1-2, or rather, sorry, 1-2, fair enough, Tibbs, understandable, could be more productive. This is clearly the move. The question is now knight f6 or knight b4. I'm thinking you gotta threaten stuff, you know? You gotta threaten stuff. This feels rash, but a pawn and a couple rooks, like, you could do something interesting. You could get out here with this rook. I think before Mr. Daniel Cormier went for this whole idea. But now, that would have been nice. Okay, well, what we can do is go here and here, and that nabs us a bishop at the very least. I'm also thinking, because if we go here, I want to attack the king, but if I go here, then there's a pawn and a rook that they could roll to take me, and if I go here, there's only a queen. So I think the play is to go b5, take this, and then take here, because even if you roll a queen to recapture this, which you don't, I was probably going to be able to take this. Oh, you can take with 2 rooks, I didn't even think about that. In fact, that's a fantastic roll. God damn it. That's fine. That's fine, that's fine. Yeah, fair enough, Tibbs. I'm just wondering whether that could be a play. It feels like an interesting play, at least psychologically, right? If I had 3 pawns here, oh my lord, what a chain of capture that would be. 2 knights and a bishop. Okay. You clearly get the knight out here. I don't see a reason to go to h6 because we're not going to f5. Then, I reckon a little bit of this. Just to, you know, start to dream of tickling these extremely weak light squares here. And probably take the pawn. I mean, it might have been... God damn, how many rooks are you getting? Here, here, or whatever it was. It was like here, 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 here. Probably they go out and take this now. And move the queen. Although the queen has to stay on the light square, which is nice. So there's maybe a couple bishops that can pick up the queen. I am very scared, though. That's not a good roll. Getting 3 knights when you have 0 knights could be the most painful thing. Because 3 knights can very, very often nab the king. God damn it, dude. Oh, okay, at least they don't get the 2 rooks. This is, I'm you know, being put through the fire here. They do have to put the king on a light square. Okay. A pawn would be nice at some point. I mean, 2 bishops would be nicer, though. The question is, do they go for queen f7? This is the interesting question that we have to answer here. By the way, guys, absolutely smash a like on the stream if you don't mind. If you don't mind. I would... Okay. Rook, queen, pawn. Okay, I think... I mean, this does nothing to stop the 2 rook threat. But it does let me eventually move this bishop, maybe. But also, I have this bishop out, and if I get bishops, I'm going to be using this one, at least for now. So maybe taking here to have the threat of takes, takes, and mate. With like 2 pawns and a queen, or 2 pawns and a rook. Okay. That could be interesting. I should also likely get my queen out. I'm going to go here. I just think that this, you know, even 1 pawn and then some next can go here and here. Now, I could have gone for e6 and queen here to mean that they had to roll 3 rooks to win, but that doesn't bode extremely well to me. Oh, for me, sorry. Now I've got this threat, although if you put the bishop here, I don't. I mean, this is for sure the biggest challenge so far. God damn, let's roll that. It's not, I mean, losing both of my knights kind of sucked. Yeah, no? Yeah, so I mean, 2 knights, 2 queens, 2 rooks. Oh, they get absolutely none of that. Let's flip and go. 2 kings. I mean, you're going to be susceptible to something. Somehow we're sneaking out the side here, despite the fact that we've only pushed the B pawn. Here, here, here. This is looking reasonable. By the way, who wants the next game? God damn, that's a move. Roll. I mean, I'm going to start with this. Okay, wait, hold on. Yeah, I start with this because then a single pawn with anything. Well, not with anything, but with a you know, like a pawn and 2 knights even would be possible. Or a pawn and a rook, or a pawn and a queen. Do I take this? If I take this, 2 rooks wins. 2 knights wins, 2 queens wins. If I don't take it, 2 knights wins, 2 queens wins. 2 rooks doesn't win, but a bishop and a rook wins. Christ, I don't know what the best... I think I'm just going to go for this. I think taking the piece is probably worth it. I'm still... Yeah. I shouldn't have taken it. I shouldn't... Oh, no, I should have because they would have had a bishop anyway. All right, GG, Mr. Daniel. GG, Mr. Daniel. Right. What are we on now? Okay, 1579. This is big. This is big. I'm making progress. Is less likely than a bishop and a rook. Is it? Oh, yeah, because the 3 rook orientation gets rid of some. Understandable. Understandable. I mean, I went for the best play. Stop being results-oriented, please. What do you mean? Stop trying to win the game. What are you talking about, Tibbs? GG, Daniel. What are you talking about, Tibbs? All right, who would like the next game? Do we have... Is there anyone brave enough to step up against the one and only WTDC? How about that? 170 something players. When I first was sponsored by these guys, I think it was like 50. Every time you base your decision on the luck you got after the roll. What do you mean? No, I didn't say I should... No, sorry. I know that is fallacious. I'm just, you know, being regretful of the way that it transpired. I'm aware of the... All down to me for sure, 100% George. I'm aware of... No, I'm aware of that, Tibbs. Yeah, sorry, I didn't get what you meant, but that is, of course, does make a lot of sense. Let's go here and rook here, and maybe we just dream of nabbing a queen. Who knows? Who knows, who knows? God damn. Okay, well... Oh, nice. Nice. I thought I couldn't take the queen, but a pawn and 2 bishops will do very nicely. Thanks so much. Sorry for thinking that. No, Tibbs, it's a great point. I was not clear with my speech. Okay, we offer the double relatively imminently, if not now. Dude, I want to get to 2,000 in Dice Chess. I'm actually so excited for this. I'm actually really enjoying Dice Chess since I've become slightly better at it. I got into a bit of a rut where I was like, oh, it's hopeless. I'm never going to be good at this game. I missed a... No! Here. I had e6 and then just take the flipping... You see, this is why I'm not a Dice Chess GM right now. Started to talk about being good at the game and just immediately miss a free win. God, I suck. I'm sorry about that, guys. I really have to apologize. Okay, king here's not nice. Don't. Oh, no, wait, hold on. This is... GG, Mr. EB. You know what? I'm surprisingly glad that wasn't the 2 times variant. That's a one that I don't really care about. EB, if you wanna playmate, can you send me one with the 2 times rather than classic? There's 2 different elos, 2 times and classic. The 2 times one is far more exciting. We'll do another one after, mate. But GG. Okay, right, hold on. Right, it's Tibbs. It's me versus Tibbs. It's an absolute showdown. Here, e3, bishop c4, I think is the right way to go about things if you start with that roll. It would be possible... God damn it, dude. How many possible rolls are there? Not up to the order. Is it 206? No. Wait, what? Dude, how do I suck this badly at maths? Sorry, I've been writing all day and my brain hurts. Am I stupid? I'm actually stupid. I'm actually so... Oh no, is it just divided by 3? So is it 72? I think there are 72. I don't know if I'm being an idiot. But I think it's 216 divided by 3. Because if in the count of that, there'll be 3 different ways. No, it won't be. God damn, is this easy? Am I being an idiot? Someone tell me, please. How many possible... I could take here, but I feel as though this makes more sense. How many... I feel like it seems like it should be easy, but it's not that easy. Double here. Go on then. No, I don't think it's quite that, Jose, because this is what I'm trying to get at. I understand there are 216 permutations. In terms of like, okay, king, bishop, queen, and you could also get queen, bishop, king, and those would be counted as different in that model. How do you then account for repetitions though? Because the order doesn't matter. So how many different... I'm trying to work out like how many different options would you have to establish a theoretical best move for to have perfect prep as white. I mean, the second white makes a move, like everything goes out the window. But I'm just saying, god damn, dude. Are you serious? Are you flipping serious? What is that for a roll? What the hell is that for a roll? It's game here, right? Oh, it's not. Come on, man. Knight and a king. Knight and a flipping king. We've also got 2 bishops. Come on now. Come on now. Roll the flipping dice. Give me something good. Give me something good. Tibbs is a massive giant to slay. Give me something good. It gave me nothing good. No! I'm so dead here. I mean... I'm so dead here. Don't roll a queen. Don't roll a queen. Don't roll a... They roll a flipping queen. I hate this game. Yeah, go on. Move your knight first. Do your little dance. Do your little dance. Ah, that's tough. That's tough. Okay, we'll get the rematch. That's 1-0 Tibbs. That's 1-0 Tibbs. We'll go... I have to move the king for crying out loud. I guess here. Hopefully I get to move the king back and bring the bishop out. Yeah, how many are there? So there's obviously 6 accounts for all 3. Right, I might be being stupid. I might be embarrassing myself. I'm going to work this out. Brilliant. Well, I'll go like this. And I guess this and this. Okay, so there's 6, which accounts for the 3 sets. Then... there's... let's say you've got 2 knights. There's 6 ways of having that. If you've got 2 bishops, there's 6 ways of having that. Ah, but those all are accounted for in there. So then, okay, so for something with 2 of any, you can have 6 different types of piece. To have 2 of, and then there's 1 to fill the other slot. So the 2 of any, including 3. Okay, so greater than or equal to 2 of any is 36 different ways. Right? I think. Castle. I mean, not castle, roll. I mean, this is just complete... Tibbs, what the hell are you doing to me, man? I should probably go here. Tibbs, with your lucky ass rolls. And then, so then you just need the ones where there's only 1 of each. Which is 6 choices for the first slot, then 5 choices for the next, then 4 choices for the next. Is that correct? So is it 36 plus 120? Are there 156? I don't know. Queen d6 was bad. Why? Because of 3 pawns? Over 3 factorial plus 6 times 5 over 3 plus 6. Why is it over 3 factorial? Because that's the amount of ways there are to choose. Or am I being so thick? Oh, fine, I'm sure you're right. This is like wildly embarrassing that I'm this incapable of basic maths. Excuse me. Here, here, here. Come on now. Get the king out of the way. Get the rook attacking the queen. Get the bishop attacking the king. You don't have any knight that can get here. This is big. This is big. 2 queens would in fact be GG. Yeah, basic because it's just counting, but it's counting in number of permutations when all 3 different pieces. Why? Oh my god. Yeah, sorry, Jesus, obviously, yeah. Thank you, Purple Fire. That's what I was stumbling over somehow. That exact thing. Which is, yeah, that's awful. I'm sorry about that. My king's great here. I don't want to move it anywhere. I guess I can go here so you don't have a 2-knight win. 1, 2, 1, 2. I mean, 2 queens is still going to call it a day. Yeah, because, okay, let's say bishop, knight. Or let's say knight, king, queen. Knight, queen, king. Queen. King, knight. Queen, knight, king. Knight, oh no, king, queen, knight, queen. Yeah, for each one that starts, you then have 2. Okay, sweet. Oh, cheers, Sterling. No, I'm glad I got the opportunity to reply. Roll that, baby. I do just walk into this. What else do I do though? Here. Here, and you have to get either 2 knights or 2 queens. Here, all you need is 1 knight. The chances of 2 knights or 2 queens are roughly 1/3 of the chances of at least 1 knight. Do it. Everyone's saying do it. Real ones would take the queen. I hate all of you. Watch me just lose elo. I should have just gone here. I knew that. And let's see. The easy knight. 3, 2, 1. Et voila. Are they going to offer a double? Tibbs, don't offer a double. Don't do that to me. How is this not worth elo? To be fair, at least we can't look back in anger here. How is that not worth elo, Tibbs? Yeah, it was. You just gained 4 elo from that. What are you talking about, dude? I'm not too... What are you talking about? Okay. Tibbs seems... Okay, wait. Question is, what is the actual number? It's 6 times 5 times 4, 120, divided by 6, 20. Right? Yeah. Plus 6 times 5 is 30, divided by 3 is 10, so there's 30, 20 plus 10 is 30, plus 6. So there's only 36 different possible rolls. Is that describable in some more lucid way, perhaps? That feels like it should be, if it's 36. Okay, well, I'm down 12 elo against Mr. Grandmaster Tibbs right here. Let's add Obeyed as a friend. Alright. Roll that, baby. 2 pawns. I think we go and nab this, but we do open the diagonal to my king here, so maybe nabbing it this way makes more sense. But I open the dark square diagonal, which we are getting rid of the dark square bishop, and it lets this bishop move, the queen move. I think this and this makes sense. And then I'll just, I don't know, rook here. Okay. So is it correct? Hold on. Who was my maths expert, given that I'm about to graduate from a maths degree? Purple Fire. Am I correct in saying 36? I've been deeply entrenched in the axioms of set theory for the past, 3 hours, so forgive my normal maths. Yeah, 36. If that feels low. but my intuitions are clearly just off. Let's go here. I believe in a thing called love. Just listen to the rhythm of my heart. I don't know where to put this. What do you mean no short today? Huh? There better be a short today. There is a short today. Okay, no views, unfortunate, but it hasn't up. I assume it'll be fantastic, Evie. Fantastic stuff. Where do I put my queen? Right, I'm going here. Maybe to move this bishop, maybe to get a couple pawns. Yeah, I haven't broke the streak of shorts in like 500 days, I think. I should have put my queen somewhere safer. Here 2 knights is going to take me out, and that would suck, but... Tibbs! I guess Dice Chess Grandmasters, they just get all the luck, you know? However... Actually, wait, Tibbs is only a Dice Chess FIDE master right now. At least we get a pawn. At least we get a pawn. I must be grateful for this, and this at least. I don't know which way to take. Like this might open up my king more. Monetization looking like... Shorts monetization, I mean, I could tell you exactly how much I earned from a short. I think I got a short with 1 million views, roughly speaking, and earned, I think, £45 from it. So, you know, if you regularly get a short with like, if you can get a short with 1 million views every day and you're going viral, or like a couple million views, then you know there's serious potential to earn off shorts revenue. But you know, there we go, that's big. Let's just go back here. That's big. They're likely to take this, but that's okay. That's flipping K. Yeah, so I think it was roughly £45. Hold on, let me bring that up on my phone actually. Let me make sure I'm giving you guys good information. I'm not going to divulge all my earnings, of course, but on shorts, you know, they're low enough that it's not embarrassing to yeah, I don't have there's not a lot of earning potential for shorts. The reason I do a short every day, ooh, that's a decent roll. The reason I do a short every day is largely for channel growth, honestly. I mean, it's just to sort of get out there. I'm also sort of putting them on Instagram and growing that. Again, like 5,000 Instagram followers, which is pretty cool in the last however long. But it's mainly just for pure eyes. Pure eyes, pure exposure. Okay, I'll go here. And then I guess here, I mean, if I go here, I'm walking into 2 knights. Let me find my most viewed short and tell you how much I made from it. Give me a brief moment. Shorts view all. Sort by most viewed. 1.1 million. So my most viewed short, 1.1 million views. Ooh, tell a lie, £53. £53. 53 GBP right here. I'm not showing any information. Yeah, 53 quid from 1.1 million views. Now, if you do that every day, I mean, it's nothing to sniff at. And the 1.1 million views definitely grew my channel overall and hopefully correlates to other earnings elsewhere. 2 kings! However, you know, in terms of direct shorts revenue, trying to earn off that, it's, you know, you're not bringing in much of a salary off that. Although, you know, a short with 10 million views, which there's kind of this, like, once it's over 1 million views to me, kind of anything, it's just orders of magnitude then. It's like you don't really think about 3 million and 1.2 million being that different. You're just like, yeah, they're both viral. But, you know, if you get 9 million views versus 1 million views, obviously this is kind of stupid to say, but the hell am I doing with this rook? literally got no idea. Then I mean, you know, you get like 500 quid off it, and that's not bad at all. Especially given that it's such a low effort thing, and you don't really deserve any of it. Sponsorship deals through shorts. I really don't know. It's kind of hard to quantify to what extent the shorts have benefited me. In terms of subscriber growth, it's been relatively immense. The subscribers have been relatively stagnant for a while now, but it's not. That's not sort of the metric that I particularly care about. You know, it's much more for me recently been about like, okay, can I convert whatever I'm doing into enough money to live off while trying to grow it even more. That's been the main concern. If you there are channels with like hundreds of thousands of subs because they've got viral shorts, and it's like, okay, to me, okay, no, the key metric to me is on a normal video. Excuse me. On a normal video, like when I put out just one of my standard videos, how many as a baseline, like what's the core audience look like? And that seems to be roughly 4,000 views each time, which is awesome. But growing that is probably the thing I care about most in terms of over on YouTube. You know, not subscribers or shorts views or whatever. It's that roughly speaking core audience of, you know, when I put out a video that's not aiming to go viral, that's not hitting like a new like market. It's not sort of one of them Emery Tate ones where I got like 1 million views because I'm just piggybacking off Andrew Tate being inordinately famous. That was awesome, and I cashed in there, and I'm definitely not telling you how much I made off that. But the you know, the thing that I really care about is like, okay, if I can get and just add like another 1,000 to that baseline of pretty much each time I put out a video of me playing chess, this many people watch. Dibs, that's such a good move, stopping the 2 rook here. That's kind of what I care about most. Okay, 2 bishops. Would be nice if I could do anything with it. Christ. That's not worth it, right? Yeah, it's almost certainly going to hang. Do you know what? This and this. I'm taking this risk because if you do this, you open up the e-file. So I'm then going to go... Actually, stick on a dark square. Nah, but then 2 pawns. Yikes. No, there's 2 bishops. Okay, here, I mean, a pawn and 2 bishops will take me out. I am accessible here, but... Yeah, that's good. I do actually have the most loyal viewers. I have a lot of glazers, so to speak. Okay, let's spam roll. Absolutely spam roll here. Ooh, anyway you move the king, 2 knights will do it. Damn it! Here. Here. Honestly, I'll just go back. 2 bishops is going to take me out, and I'm going to be very sad about it. Nice. Those guys are winners for real. No, I massively appreciate those guys. I mean, it's clearly whatever, double, fine. Okay, we should be able to recapture this. 70%, 70%, 70 flipping percent. I should be able to recapture that rook. Brilliant. I love this game. I love this game. Of course, the 30% chance hits. Now, you don't have anything... Oh, come on, dude. Do I go here and here, or do I go here and here? I think here and here, because if you roll a rook, you've got another rook anyway. You can't move both rooks. I think only one rook is, at least in the short term, useful. Don't even think about it. Oh my god, they might. And there's a 42% chance of a win on the spot. Probably they just dodge it, but 2 rooks is going to win for me. A pawn is going to be nice for me. Give me something. I'll at least take a pawn. Are you taking the... What? That's a joke. That's an absolute joke. That is the biggest joke I've ever been a part of. That's the biggest flipping joke I've ever been a part of. 2 kings, I mean, 2 kings there is unforgivable. And just nothing rolled, of course. Naturally. Naturally. And then promote to a knight, you might as well. I mean, just in case, eh? Just in case. Don't, I mean, actually, I'm just going to go back. You can't come forward without giving me the 2. Brilliant. Absolutely flipping marvellous, you know. We might as well just sprint in with the king. Thank you, Owen. Thank you very much. Got a sign-in attempt from US. What are you talking about? What's US? As in the United States. This is not a United States company. I believe they're based in Latvia. So I'd be intrigued if you thought you were getting sort of cybercrimed by the US. Okay, that's unfortunate. God damn it, dude. Oh my lordy. Hold on. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, surely they now come in and cash in. Yep. What? 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 What is going... Tibbs! Please. Oh my god. I mean, you've got to go for it. Oh my god! Times two! Times two! Roll the flipping dice. Yes! What is wrong with you, Tibbs? What is wrong with you? I mean, he did it for the content. He did it for the content. That's big. That's absolutely massive. VPNs don't exist, to be fair. I mean, yeah, no, for sure. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know, Dom. I haven't had any problem. If there is, then I do apologize. Maybe if you decide that there's a risk, don't take it. Roll Tide. It's actually 46, not 36. How come? Where did we go wrong in the maths? Where? Tell me where, Purple Fire. Please, please. Roll Tide. Here and here. But then I'm thinking, I'm just hanging the knight there. What if I take this? I can go here. I could also do this. Times 2. Why times 2 in that other one? Can you explain the 2, Mr. Purple Fire? Thank you very much. This might have been a good risk, but I don't know. This feels also quite mature. 2 choices for the last dice in the duplicate variant. Why? Why 2 choices? There's 6 choices. No, because there's 5 because they're already accounted for in the 6 for it to be the same. But I don't understand Purple Fire. The last one has to be a king or a queen. Oh, okay, understand. Thank you. Roll. Okay, my favorite number. You want to play me after this game? Go for it, Obaid. What is my favorite number? That's a fantastic question. I mean, it varies. It really truly does vary. For a while, it was the golden ratio, a bit of a basic one, but I was writing a dissertation broadly surrounding it and enjoyed it very much. Knight here, yeah, you walk into this chance, so actually, god damn it, why is he making such good moves? Let's go king here. Moving this knight would seem foolish. I could do this and then take this, but you're going to probably be able to recapture. Getting uncomfortably close there to the microphone, excuse me. Oh, I could also just move this to then put the queen here. Like, okay, why wouldn't I put the queen here, actually? And then move this. Okay, there we go. Now we're thinking. Now we're using some brain cells. Okay, I'm going to go here, because if I do this, then one king move just takes you out of all of this danger. But right now I'm attacking the king and the queen. I don't believe I've watched hockey. And of course they roll both a king and a queen. However, they don't roll a pawn, and that's fantastic. That is indeed fantastic. The queen's now going to have to come... Well, actually, probably not to here, because then I can take it. Should I roll the queen? Okay. I mean, a real bad man would do this. I'm not sure I did. Is it new, Nabil? Jonas says do it, so I'm going to do it. Ah, I can't look. They're not going to roll a king, though, right? I mean, they shouldn't roll a king, you know? 57% chance. Oh, but of course they roll 2 queens and win immediately on the spot. Fantastic. God damn it, Tibbs. God damn it. Hold on, wait. Tibbs, I'm going to play... Oh, wait, I have to resign. I'll watch... Okay. Oh, Bait, I'll play you after this one. Sorry, mate. I didn't remember. Redemption, please, bro. If by that you mean Redemption by Drake, then redemption's on your mind. You know, if that was a song request. Nah, I need redemption here against Mr. Tibbs. God damn it, dude. I've rolled nothing here. Give me some knights, please. Couple pawns. Oh, nothing. I mean, what is that for a game? What is that for a game? Don't hit me with the double, because I'll resign straight away, dude. I'll resign straight away. Tibbs thinks he has a psychological hold on me, and he does. I don't know what... Tibbs, finish the dinner, mate. Finish your dinner. You know what I mean? What elo am I on right now? Okay, 1587.2, not too... Oh my god, I won 24 in that one game. Where we both doubled up. That's nuts! Okay, roll, come on. That's a crazy good roll. You could, of course, still roll a knight. Double? No! He's absolutely lured me into his trap. He knew if he won the game on the spot, he wouldn't get the double elo. So, created a position where I'm now actually considering. If he'd offered the double, I would have just declined it. But now, all I need is for him to not roll a knight, and then I get to roll 2 knights, 2 pawns, 1 king, and I should be winning. So I'm tempted, of course, to do this, but now he's going to roll a knight and get double the elo off me, and I'm going to cry. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. Yes, yes, yes. Let's flip and go. Let's flip and go. Right, 2 pawns, 2 knights, at least a king. Something good should happen here. Oh, a pawn and 2 bishops is huge. Because I can, of course, take this knight. I love this game. You know. Or I could take the flipping king, baby. Come on! I wasn't going to miss that again. No way I was going to miss that again. G flipping G. Tibbs, you went for the psychological play. Went for the psychological play, and of course, it did not pay off. Right. Mr. EB, I'll give you your rematch. What's... Obaid, have you sent a request? I'll play you after this if I'm not seeing the request come through, Obaid. Nice. Let's go here. I wonder again, like from the starting position, if you get 2 knights, is it best to roll? There must be a way to answer that question. I imagine it's a deeply complex nexus of possibilities, of probabilities. Excuse me. Okay, pawn, queen, and a rook. Is far superior or is fat superior? I don't know which you intended there. I'm assuming far. Okay, 2 pawns is going to be tough. That's fine. That's fine. Hold on, I should put my juice back in the fridge. My legs. My legs are in extraordinary pain. Show the mullet. I mean, it's not. It needs trimming. But okay, what's Mr. EB saying? Oh, hold on. I need to move my rook. What am I doing? Queen misclick. Oh, he didn't mean to put the queen there. Unfortunate. Is pansy spelled with a Z, Shekhard? That's unbelievably unfortunate. Haven't hit legs in weeks, I'm ashamed to say. I hadn't hit legs for a while and then hit it the other night. Because I went home for like 3 weeks at Easter and I was just in the garden chopping wood and playing basketball with my friends rather than in the gym. And then I did just such a low volume leg day and cannot walk. You skipped legs for this stream. I don't know whether to encourage that or not. Okay, we need the queen back off Mr. EB, honestly. I'm in dire need. Oh! I can't castle because I moved my rook. No! I thought we had castling. Chicken legs are OP if you want to be John Jones. If you want to have a nasty question mark kick, which is exactly what I want. Everyone's workout to this stream. Oh man, I can't believe it. I can't believe I turned down the possibility of a kingside castles by erroneously moving this rook and not going for the other one earlier. Too nice. God damn it. I mean, what a shame. What a shame. They move the king. What a flipping shame. I'm dying for a castles. I'm just down a queen. Sup? Nothing much. How about you, Artin? I'm doing well. I wrote a surprising amount of my dissertation this morning, and I'm overjoyed about that. Let's go here and here. Could have gone this way, but then after queen takes, I'm just not threatening to take the queen because really the rook and the knight hold. Okay, again, 3 pawns, 2 knights. 3 pawns, 2 knights. 2 knights is decent. How do I get the queen? 2 knights, but I would obviously get the king. I don't think I get the queen here. Nice, dude. GG, GG. Obaid, have you sent a challenge? Obaid asked for a game ages ago, and I want to make sure. 1600? Nice. 16 flipping 100. We're gonna give EB a quick rematch, and then I'll play someone else. If Obaid sent the challenge, I will go for that. But oh my god. For a second, I thought that was a pawn and 2 queens. I thought I just won on the spot. Not quite, but still very strong, clearly. Do I go for bang bang? I think I go for this. And I don't know whether like getting this so that I can maybe bring a rook is useful, or getting this so that I can maybe use my dark square bishop is useful. All it shows me is watch. That's because I'm playing. I think maybe send a... Okay, I'll pause after this one and see if you can send a challenge. I don't know about b3 or a4. I think I might play queen g4 though. Let's go for this. Let's start with this. Yeah, of course, of course. The question is this or this for the pawn move. I think I'm going to go play b3. I think it just means that wherever you end up, queen g4 held by h3 is interesting. Okay, right now I'm in a bit of a pickle, as Shakespeare once said. Funnily enough, Shakespeare did invent that phrase, which is amusing. Let's go here at least. And then I guess I might play h3 and hold this. Okay, we've got this threat. They do get to nab this. If they don't want to be taken by the bishop, potentially, you have to go to d6. But now, we're going to offer the 2 times despite just losing our queen. Because 42% chance I win immediately. And I'm taking that all day. Thank you very much. Let's flipping go. I think Mark was here like right at the start. Oh, it's not going all the way back up because my chat's just so active. Hell yeah, man. Okay, GG, Mr. EB. GG, EB. Obaid, I'm going to accept Jonah's request if I don't see... Have you sent a request? Okay. No. I don't want to just sit here and wait. Try and get in a request, mate. Okay, this is huge, by the way. This is absolutely huge. 16-13. I'm pushing it up. I think the long-term prospect of 2000 DC ability I mean, Jonah Beast WTC. God damn, what a great set of rolls. Something you could say about a fat person. Okay, take this way. Or just push and take here. I could just go here and then go queen here. Do you really believe Blunderman mouse slipped? He was really focused on the pawn. He missed the knight. I don't know. I think I saw the footage and it looked less intentional. As in, it looked less. I assumed he tried to move the rook across and just dropped it, but you know, when I said mouse slip. However, it still could have been a mouse slip in the sense that, you know, he sort of was hovering over it and then meant to go back and sort of just dropped it. I'm completely. Listen, it wasn't a. You know, extremely high stakes game. This is. I didn't mind giving the take back, of course. I didn't. Yeah, it was a mouse slip in a slightly more vague sense, but I'll mouse slip nevertheless. I'm happy to accept that. Do I take here? Yes, yes, and yes. God damn. 1400 in bullet, good stuff, EB. Fantastic stuff. A complete waste of a couple rook moves is exactly what we want to see for Jonah here. Precisely what we want to see. Roll that. God damn, baby. God damn, baby. God damn, baby. E3 and taking with the queen seem much better. Maybe. Maybe, just maybe. Hold on, okay. Obaid sent a request. One sec. I'm gonna... Guys, Obaid's been trying to get a game. I will accept you guys all after. I just want to play the game with Obaid because he asked about an hour ago. And I'm not seeing it. Thank you all for your request and I will play you all. There we go. Fine. Finally. Right. Let's have it. Let's have it. Please, guys, I'm sorry to have just declined any of your requests. Any of you who I haven't played, please send the request back through. I've got another 45 minutes or so. That is so sad. Getting a 3 roll and it just not being good for anything is so sad. Okay, we're going to go for this. I'm also going to go for e6. I think e6 is pretty objectively nice. Very, very plausibly Shaka. I mean, some kind of road to mastery is doubtless going to ensue. Doubtless. Good flipping evening. Sam's video logs. How are you doing, mate? What a pleasure it is to see you here. Okay, we'll go knight here. I like bishop here, a pawn here, rook here. I just want to get this bishop available. I mean, this one pawn has done so much damage to my prospects of winning. Oh, you can't take it because you have to move a pawn to move the king. Nice, dude. 2 bishops. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Let's move this and move this and move this. Okay, pawns suck, but fine. Want to learn some Punjabi? I'm good, dude. I'm trying to learn nice things. Knight e4 is better, plausibly. Oh, maybe actually, because then maybe if they had to move the king, that's true. Very true. Roll tide. Queen. You might have gone slightly insane. What? How so? What's going on, Sam? What's happening here? Do I prefer this or this? This. Probably a stupid decision, but oh well. Here. All they need is a knight. And they don't flip and get it. God damn, the wasting at rooks. The wasting the rook moves. It does suck. That bishop isn't a threat, what do you mean? Hold on, we've got to offer the 2 times here. I mean, surely just a queen is rolled, and if not, a couple knights is still good, a few bishops is decent, even just 1 bishop, like... Oh! I can go here and here. I can't get the king, but probably taking this and taking this makes the most sense. You'd have to imagine. Here. And here we even get this. Even if you take my queen now, which you don't, that's really sad. Oh my god. About Tangier and Marshall. Honestly, I've got no idea in terms of the origin stories of the relevant or what am I going for here? Respective mods. Checkmate, baby. Checkmate. Sorry, I forgot we're playing dice chess. Let's go rook here. Let's go rook here. I mean, this is checkmate, of course, but let's finish the checkmate with one of these. GG Obeyed. Right. Okay. We'll give one rematch to Obeyed real quick, and then I'll play. There was Artin maybe was one of the challenges. Nabil had a challenge as well. I'm pretty sure. Right. I mean, a pawn and 2 bishops, or a. Yeah, I mean that would have been. I decided to start a wiki for 960 opening. Nice, dude. I like it. Sounds fun. I might have to do the same for dice chess. Document stuff for every single position. That's, I mean, go for it, mate. Go for it. If you need help promoting that, I may be able to help. But obviously make sure it's a nice little project first. That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. 2 kings, they could have taken the queen right. Yeah, absolutely they could have. However, it's just less likely that they roll that than I roll. Okay, we go here. And then here. Yeah, Sam, I'm excited to see how you do for that. Are you just going to sort of use Stockfish to analyze each of the starting positions? I mean, there's only 960. It shouldn't take that long, eh? God damn, that's insane. Bobby Fischer after everyone tries to choose theory. True. Bobby Fischer might not be your biggest fan, but that was really stupid, actually. I mean, Sam, this is... It's an exciting endeavour, for sure. Bobby Fischer is, as Nabil correctly identifies, rolling in his grave in Reykjavik, Iceland, because Bobby Fischer's grave is actually a landmark, I think. And what do I do with 2 queens exactly? We did not see the man, if you can call him that, by the name of TTC today. That we did not. I mean, the real no balls play is to go for this, you know? The real humongous cojones play, the real absolutely ginormous. I was going to go for another synonym of that, but I just feel like it's getting a bit vulgar at this point. Is to go Queen G4, Queen G7. The king is not rolled, as I knew it wouldn't be. 58% chance it wouldn't be. So basically 100% chance. And now all I need is a mere queen. 42% chance, easy peasy. Or you should never forget to account for the 1 in 216 chance that you roll 3 flipping knights. That's nuts. I probably should have offered the double there. Alright, GG Obeyed. GG. Okay, here we go. I mean, the elo is climbing. Look at this. 1631. Come on now. More general ideas and plans. Yeah, dude, it's very interesting. I'm sure that has to exist to a certain extent. I mean, yeah, for sure, Nabil, but also there is a certain extent to which, like, theory oh, Jesus Christ. Theory in terms of preparation with, like, an engine is very different to the kind of, you know, spiritually, to the kind of bunch of guys in a room, like, just looking and just finding ideas and analysing deeply themselves. Like, that kind of development of theory is sort of part of the natural evolution. But then, you know, the second computers become, goddamn. Let's go here and take the knight at least. The second computers get involved and you just start getting sort of given ideas. Obviously, you know, they're a tool and you still have to elaborate ideas, etc. But I do understand the distaste for that. Because they're no longer sort of organically created ideas. I don't know. I get it. I do get it. You know, there are some lines in the Blumenfeld where I've just put no effort into actually... You know, I didn't have to put effort into discovering at all. It's just like, oh, and here there's then check, and mate. And it's like, okay, that could have easily been a little gem that went unnoticed. And it's also like, before computers, there's just the extraordinarily interesting idea that people could just be wrong. Like, do you know what I mean? So you could be playing theory for years. I mean, the Roy Lopez de Segura or something? Yeah, de Segura. This bloke, I mean, came up with the Roy Lopez in like the 1500s, and it's still top engine line. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff's impressive. But also, there will have been some openings that were just, you know, before Stockfish existed, some of these crazy King's Gambit lines, which are still interesting but fundamentally very dubious, are I'm going for this. You know, some of those lines, I'm sure the likes of Morphe or whatever thought were just objectively sound, because they didn't have this kind of, well, I don't know about Morphe. You get what I mean though. And so then, you know, when you kind of just have this thing that's so much better than any human could really hope to be, that's really annoying. I do understand why, you know, did I move this rook? I didn't! Castles! Castles in dice chess! Nice, dude! Flipping castles in dice chess. Greatest possible experience of my life. I mean, that's got to be one of the top 10 feelings ever. I mean, I put on my story recently, top 10 feelings involved doing not weighted pull-ups after doing them weighted. I think amidst that list has to be castling in dice chess. I mean, of all the things that have to go correct, now I better win this game. Castling in dice chess and then immediately rolling 3 knights would be, I mean, that would be peak human experience. That would be peak human experience. There'd be absolutely no way to... Yeah, I mean, this would be a fantastic series of fortunate events. Question is, where do you put the queen? Excuse me. You go here, it's vulnerable to 2 knights. You go here, it's vulnerable to 2 knights. You go here, it's vulnerable to 1 knight. You go here, it's vulnerable to 1 pawn and 1 knight. You go here, it's vulnerable to a pawn and also 2 knights. You go here, it's vulnerable to a bishop and also a knight. So, you don't want to move the queen really to any of these squares. This would probably be okay. Do you want to instead put the queen here? Maybe, but that's not very active. Okay. Crowdsourced prep is going to catch up to a computer. Like how in freestyle a bunch of GMs talk and figure out. Yeah, but they also don't get it right a lot of the time. Like, the computer will just be better than a bunch of GMs talking. For sure. That's not, like, as in, for instance, there's this case of Jan Nepomniachtchi suggesting this one gambit and then Hikaru being like, yeah, this looks good, and then wanting to strangle Jan, ostensibly. What is my opponent doing? What the helly? What the helliante? Yeah, I don't think even the world's worth of grandmasters are gonna, if they all collaborated perfectly, would catch up to an engine's evaluation these days. Sneezing is for sure a top 10 feeling. That's a crazy take, Blob. Oh, you've disconnected. That's most unfortunate. Excuse me. Hold on. While you've disconnected, then I'm going to use this as an opportunity to have a quick look. So, at least one specific piece. 42. Yeah, I already worked that out. 70 for at least one of 2 pieces. Then the fact that you need 2 pieces simultaneously. 13.89. 2 pieces identical. 7.41. 3 pieces, yeah, that's obviously 0.46. 1 of 3, 87.5, yeah, clearly. 1 of 4 is basically 100%. And then 1 of 5 is the same as getting all 3 of the one you don't need. Cool. 3 different pieces, I mean, that's... Yeah, these probabilities are a little less interesting, but 2 pieces different at 13.89, so roughly 14. 2 identical at this, at least 1 at 40, and then the 70. Okay, those are all good pieces of information. Good stuff, Dice Chess. What an excellent breakdown. Oh, they've moved. Roll. Excuse me. I don't know whether to go here and risk this for this chance. I could castle again. Clearly king here. I think I'm gonna go for this. What's my dream job? Largely speaking, what I'm doing at the moment is it's making it full time with what I'm doing here. Sort of general, you know, whatever the hell I'm doing. I don't really know exactly what name to put on it, but give me a pawn at least. Christ on a bike, man. That sucks. Okay, it's really not looking good here. But you know, it's probably stepping away from just chess. Maybe able to do something physical as well. So I have a sort of physical and mental skill development outlet. And then being able to actually facilitate that. Nice, man. On YouTube. That's such a good role. That's such a fantastic role. Oh my god, that's game-changingly good as a role. Understandable yellow. Okay, I don't think I double it up yet. Maybe I should have. No, I can't go and take the knight. Could nab this and open the D file. I could also just go here and here though. And that feels pretty convincing to me because now a pawn and anything is going to promote. I do have to move my knight, which is annoying. I could just step back, but I think going here and just risking it for a biscuit. I mean, you might roll a pawn, be my guest. Or you roll a king, god damn. But if you go here and here, then you step into this. You should probably get rid of the pawn. Because then I get to promote. Yeah, so maybe, effectively, the dream job is that Will Taylor Chess and Will Taylor Chest both become sustainable sources of income. Maybe Ninja Banana. Maybe. But I really do feel like the algorithm is not some kind of, you know, completely abstract entity. It's just what people want to see. And if you do enough of what people... Like someone like Sam Sulek is a great example. He just did a thing. Nothing fancy at all to it. But it's so organic and valuable to people that... Nice, man. Like, it thrives. It thrives in the sometimes vicious landscape that is YouTube. Let's go here. Let's go. I didn't mean that. I meant rook d1, but whatever. Oh my lord, the fact that you don't have 3 knights is huge here, but that's very concerning. Please don't even think about it, dude. Don't think about 3 knights and then a knight here. Oh my lord, let's flip and go. ×2. ×2. Because at least I roll a pawn or a king here. That's 70% chance. Now I roll... What the hell? A 30% chance and then a 42% chance had to hit there. I mean, that's painful. That's... Oh, that might be a big elo loss. That might be a big elo loss indeed. Hold on, Chaotic Luck. Is this Lucky? Is this Mr. Lucky? Hello, if you're in the stream. I don't believe I've said hi. I think this name rings a bell. Will Taylor Cheese Channel. That's a cookie. Listen, this is yeah, that was painful. Yeah, so the question is, I guess... I literally have no idea what I was going to say. Let's go, Lucky, man. How you doing? Will Taylor Cooks is Bernay. I mean, yeah, that might be... Listen, WTC, I just need to claim this as the brand, you know what I'm saying? Here, I keep forgetting I have to put the king on e2. Don't even think about it. Okay, nice. Get to put the king back. Get to go maybe here, and maybe here. Thing is, though, yeah, exactly. I can just cook over on the chest channel. So the WTC... that needs to be the brand, of course. But, unfortunately, WTC is... kind of... World Trade Center. Low-key might have a bit of a claim to that one. Which sucks. Does suck. I could go for this and this, honestly. I think I'm going to do it. Put the queen on f3. Nice. Maybe he goes here. Again, 2 knights should win, but at this point now, like, a couple pawns gets really dangerous. That's a good move, actually. Okay. 1 pawn here is awesome. Honestly, a knight here and a bishop here. Now, 2 knights is going to suck. Even 1 knight's going to suck. Fair enough. And fair enough. And fair enough. But what you don't remedy is the fact that I've got a pawn as a threat here. Oh wait, this wasn't a double challenge. Okay, well the result matters significantly less then. But we can go here, promote of course to a rook, and then take that king. That is why. That is why you go in with h4, h5, h6, hg7, and gf8, and rook takes king. Classic. Absolutely classic. Alright. Okay. Right, did that get me back over 1500 on the normal rating? It did not. That's unfortunate. Right, come on, Nabil. Let's have it. Real World Trade Center. Yeah, but the thing is, I think they still have some kind of... What do you mean, see, it's not random? I mean, there's no such thing as true random in a computer sense, you know what I'm saying? But they can use data that has not been determined. Oh, if only this wasn't here. James, what the hell, man? Yeah, we can go here and here. This is definitely fantastic. You've got to reroll or roll a pawn at least. Yeah, it would be awesome. It would be awesome. I need to ask them. Damn, I intended to ask them if they've got plans to develop that. Well, I have not yet, and I'm sorry about that. Here. You know what? Have my flipping rook, dude. Pawn and 2 bishops is actually majorly powerful. That, I mean, I should be able to... Okay. Bill's got some lucky rolls. That's okay. That's okay. You know, I thought it started off very well. Unfortunately, not that well. Now again, 2 bishops turns the game around here in a major way. 0 bishops does not quite do so. I have to move this knight so I can move the rook. Are you kidding? Queenside castles in dice chest, baby! Oh my god. Queenside castles in flipping dice chest. Just after a kingside castle as well. I mean, this is outrageous. Now I get to go here? I mean, I get to go here and nab the queen. Which does look really good. I can also go here and here maybe. But I think, honestly, here. I want to win this game after queenside castling in flipping dice chest. Are you serious? Oh my lord, it can turn around. Oh my lord, it can turn around. Queenside... Queenside castles in dice chess is even rarer than kingside castles in dice chess. Okay, here, 2 rooks is kind of unlikely. Then king here, just to get off this file. And they don't roll a pawn, which is huge. Okay, I think I might be better here. Because the 2 knights just means that I can access more squares with the knight. 2 rooks, it's like... How different can 2 rooks be? You know, in terms of where they can access. Now, 2 knights, 2 rooks, both wins the game. Roughly 15% chance or something. Don't roll it, that's okay. Taking here does give 2 rooks infiltration like this. But also it stops me losing a knight, which I'm otherwise going to lose. So I guess I'll go here, and 2 rooks will just win. Nabil, dude, come on! Oh no, he missed the... Oh, if I got 2 knights then, that would have been so sweet. He missed the cleanest win. Is he going to pretend that he didn't miss it? Yeah, absolutely pretended. Absolutely pretended. It was far too quick. Definitely missed it. Nah, definitely missed it. You guys saying probably on purpose. Come on, get off Nabil's... trying to emulate Tibbs. Understandable. No, I did kind of half think that. I did half think that. Damn it, dude. Damn it. 2 rooks was unfortunate. But again, the 2 knights... I mean, 2 knights is always a threat. We can always do something nice with 2 knights. Unfortunately not. I mean, 2 knights is going to kill me here. Brilliant. Don't do it. Thank you. Maybe just try and get in behind or something? I don't know. Yeah, Tibbs, what's your ruling? Do you think that was on purpose or not? At a certain point, you've got to take a risk, you know? Now, 1 rook or 1 pawn is going to kill my dreams of winning this game here, but... maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have gone here. Roll tide. Here. It's pretty good, actually. Nice. They probably just do this. I could roll like 3 pawns and walk through. Frankly, I'm not accepting a double, though. The second a double's offered, I am resigning. So, you know, do with that what you will, Nabil. What's the rating right now? 1620. Okay, I mean, listen, I'm going to end the stream above 1600. Look at these pawns. Give me some flipping pawns, baby. Give me some flipping pawns, baby. Give me some flipping pawns, baby. Give me some flipping. Okay. I mean, a single pawn's going to wrap up the game here. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's going to go for it because he was trying to disrespect. He was trying to drop some... yeah, you see. GG, Nabil. GG. I'm going to say he missed that. He says he doesn't miss it. I'm going to say he did. I'm just going to pretend he's a moron and missed it. Even though he probably didn't. Okay. Because I think if you intentionally don't do that, surely you intentionally don't take the king there when you're so winning. That's just my thoughts. Not going to be more than once in a game. It seems a little arbitrary right there, Nabil. It seems a little arbitrary. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Create a competing site. Listen, I don't endorse that. I don't endorse that. Genuinely, and this is not just because I'm sponsored, but they've done, like, this concept, they've executed it fantastically. This is so clean and so, like, nice to play. Just what Tibbs did twice in a row and lost. Okay, fair enough, Nabil, fair enough. Understandable. Understandable. Let's go this way. And then this way, I guess. Don't get too nice here, dude. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, they have, I mean, not that clean, I hate the coin system. Fair enough. I was just talking about the, like, playing experience. I don't really care about the coin. I've never remotely cared about the coins whatsoever. The ELO, I've cared about. But in terms of, like, the board and the roll button and how these dice are animated and, like, the green sort of, like, poker-esque, you know what I mean? And the logo and, like, the two, I don't know. I feel like it's really, I really like it. It's pleasant to the eyes. Now, maybe there are things they can work on for sure, but I don't know. My genuine opinion is that it's a pleasant user interface. There are some sites of, like, variants, like there's this Kung Fu chess, right? Which is a fun idea, but it's just so, like, ugly in how it's executed, although I guess it's a kind of ugly concept. Why are you frequently around 0 coins tips? Maybe just don't wager, maybe just play 3. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Kung Fu Panda chess. Kung Fu Panda is my favourite film trilogy, by the way. Actual fact. Actual fact of the Will Taylor chess experience. Drawback chess. I think I have played drawback chess, and I agree, it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. Don't you get them every day, Tibbs? Don't you just get like 5 each day from logging in? Okay, that's unfortunate. That's extraordinarily unfortunate. We can go this way, put the bishop here, could be interesting. Yeah, damn it, you see? Okay, at least I'm thinking of the same things that Tibbs is. Right. Let's have it. Let's have it. Let's have it. We're offering the double. We're taking some flipping elo off Tibbs because I'm rolling a goddamn queen. 42% chance. It hits every time for me. The magic touch. Oh. Declined the double. Absolutely alphaed right there. Absolutely alphaed right there. Let's flip and go. I mean, that's the kind of alpha male experience you get on the Will Taylor Chess channel. Excuse me, as I have a voice break. 1621, baby. Nice. Go here. Here. Okay. Voice break was perfect. I mean, yeah, after saying alpha male, the words alpha male and then just immediately having a voice break, it's a classic WTCE. You know, there's JRE, but also, I've tried 4D chess. I don't believe I have. I've heard of it. I don't believe I've actually dabbled. I won because I offered it 2 times and he declined it. And if you decline the 2 times, you have to resign. That's why the 2 times is really fun. A couple nights would be gorgeous here. Obviously on post for comedic timing. Obviously, dude. Obviously. Okay, here and here looks pretty damn good. And then bishop e7. I like this. I should be extraordinarily safe. They can take here, but they walk into a possible queen trade, which is dangerous. Cheers, Obey. Thank you very much. Someone must have donated it to you, Mr. Straw. That's unfortunate. I want to leave this just in case I can castle, honestly. Let's play b5. I don't want to move this knight or this knight. If I move this knight, then when you take, I've got a much less chance of being able to recapture. Unless I go here. You know what? Knight here. I don't know. That could have been stupid. No, he did not. No, he did not, the mean bee. I feel like you're probably trolling. Nah, why would you troll me like that? God damn it, man. Okay, they do nab my knight. Two rooks and a bishop. Okay, something like this might make sense. Okay. Probably just hung a rook, honestly. Yep. The mean bee, why would you troll me like that? I think if Islam beats Topuria, he actually could. But the thing is, if you were Islam, you wouldn't want to just fight another guy coming up. Do you know what I mean? I reckon Islam's secretly praying for JDM to knock the hell out of Bilal Muhammad so he can move up. But then everyone's going to be like, yeah, he ran away from... Okay, here and here is big. That worried me. Here maybe. Honestly, just having a pawn that's well advanced is strong. These wasted rook moves are awesome. And then moving the queen, probably coming and take. Okay. 2 knights, 2 queens. Should have doubled. I was very tempted to double up. GG Tibbs. G to the flipping G Tibbs. Alright, let's go again. How much did I win there? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Here. So mature for moving that knight back. I know. You got to be mature in this game. Jen. Oh yeah, JD. Hopefully. But if JDM beats Bilal, which I think he might, I'm bleeding Elo. Listen, dude, you don't have to play. I mean, you don't have to play the big scary WTC. You don't have to. I mean, if you want to, of course, I'd love to be part of these games. Oh, you know what? We push the pawn and we take like this. Not today, but definitely next time. And then we go here. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous play. Absolutely cool. I mean, what a roll that is to get a pawn and a bishop there. This is fantastic. Fantastic indeed. I'm probably going to offer a double relatively soon. I forget how old Bilal is. How old is Bilal? Because didn't he start MMA when he was like 19? God damn, 36 and he just became... Yeah, I'm thinking JDM has his way. I'm thinking Leon just... I don't know. As much as I love Leon, I've trained in the gym that Leon trained in. Not the gym, but in a gym that he has trained in. Yeah, true. So, okay, do I take here? I think this bishop's so strong. I kind of don't want to. Now you can never stalemate check because there's no such thing as check. Taking is a decent idea, but they have a 70% chance of recapturing, and if they do, I'm just not wildly happy about that because that bishop's so strong. But then again, you get second you get a pawn, you play d3, and the bishop's not that strong. So I think I go here, just because I mean it's a free 30% chance of major problems. Where do we see the elo? The elo, I have to click on here, but we're currently on 1627 right now. Yeah, okay, I mean, they get, yeah, fair enough. 2 knights, though, would be nice. 2 pawns. Yeah, got to move one of these. Might just just go all in for this, I guess. Okay, you know what? Big risk for no reason. That's scary. That's very scary. No, I'm telling you, I figured it out. I've actually cracked the code, dude. I've become a significantly better dice chess player. Fair enough. So wait, Ilya's gonna fight Charles, win, and vacate. Wait, what? Do you mean Islam? And then who will fight? Ilya's not going to vacate. What are you talking about, Mr. Sam? I might be confused. Or you might have made a typo. I'm not sure. Let's roll. Roll Tide. We can get that. And that looks fantastic. Okay, bang, bang. That's a great roll. Here or here 2 knights is going to do me in. Here 2 knights, here 2 knights, here 1 knight. Doesn't make a difference. I should probably just go this way. 2 knights would suck. But it's very unlikely. As in 93... 93 flipping % chance that it doesn't happen. And of course. Now we can't, you know, there's a certain amount of not getting around that. There's a certain amount of not getting around a 2 knight roll there. I mean, Tibbs, you're a jammy bastard. I hope you know this. Okay. Hold on. What's going on here? Islam's going to move up. He's going to become champion at lightweight. Then move up to welterweight. Oh, sorry. Right. So you're saying... God damn, really? You think Ilya's going to go... Maybe. True. Forgot to calculate the Tibbs effect. Right, let's get a quick game with Llama-Hawk. Haven't played Mr. Llama-Hawk yet. I mean, it's going to be a short game. If we went for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. Nice sound. That's witty. Persiflage. I like it. God damn, that's so annoying. Why wouldn't you go this way? Oh, that's so sad. Llama-Hawk, you've got to go here because you need to be able to move the rook. Llama-Hawk must be new to the game. Yep, they've played 2 games. You need to move the rook if you can. And so going here and then taking my knight, you could have moved the rook. But going here, you can't then take this because then you don't have any rook moves. So you have to push one of these pawns. That's a heartbreaker. That's an absolute heartbreaker. Goodness gracious me. Right. I'm going to go here and here and here. And just, that is so sad. That is unbelievably sad. The position would be so nice had they... Oh my god, it's so sad. It's so unbelievably sad. Llama-Hawk. Llama-Hawk, no. Oh, hold on, that wasn't 2 times. Llama-Hawk, please, if you don't mind, send the challenge with the 2 times. I'll play Tibbs while I wait real quick. But the 2 times version rather than the classical version, that's way more fun. And the elo that there's more skill involved as well, because you get the opportunity to kind of fold, as it were, in a sort of poker sense. Right. I mean, we're staying nice and symmetrical. I'm encouraged that Tibbs has gone for this setup as well. You don't go in like this, do you? Copycat. I mean, yeah, copycat variation. This looks vaguely Vienna-esque. Like if the pawns were here and here, this would actually be theory. And then Queen G4 would be theory, I think. In the Vienna, not that I'm a Vienna fan, but what do you do with the queens here? I think Knight B5, Queen E2, Queen F3 is what I'd do. I think that's what I'd do. Going Queen G4 and taking on G7, I think is pretty bad because 2 queens, 2 bishops, 2 kings, like a knight and 2 rook. There's just a bunch of ways. Or you just go for that. Christ, I didn't even think about that. That's way more inventive. However, 2 queens, 2 pawns. I should get something out of this. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice indeed. Now the question is, do I take your queen? Yes, because 2 knights has the same chance as 2 queens, so they're both as dangerous. So I might as well get rid of this threat, which gives me the queen in the process. Now I move the queen here. 2 knights. I mean, Tibbs got me with a 2-knight roll last time, and he doesn't again. How can you say I'm lucky? Well, I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have put my queen that close. I'd have kept the queen back here, to be completely honest. I'd gone queen e2, queen f3, like I said. However, I can say you're lucky because what's going to happen is I'm not going to roll a king, and then you are going to roll a knight, and that's going to be a problem. No, I'm joking, of course. We've played enough games that luck has left the equation. Right. Roll. I mean, what did I tell you? What did I actually tell you? If I got a bishop, I could go here and here. Watch. Watch, Tibbs. Watch. Just watch it. You know, how can you say I'm lucky? Just watch it. You don't roll a knight. How can you say I'm lucky? Yeah, Tibbs. How about you wind your flipping neck in? Right. Where's Llama? I need to play Mr. Llama Hawk. I'd like to play Mr. Llama Hawk at an actual 2 times game. Hold on. So I've made decent progress. 16-15. This is good. This is good. No, what it would indicate is me being way better but taking time to catch up. Because it wasn't 50-50 for a while. How about that? Okay. I can't resist going for this, I'm sorry to say. Damn it! That strikes me as odd. Why would you... I guess you maybe open up the king there? It's been 50-50 since the start, almost. Has it? I didn't think so, but maybe it has. Okay, well, I mean, we're just going in with both knights. It's a... Okay, we're gonna go again. We're gonna go again, Mr. Llama Hawk. We're gonna go one more time. Okay. Nice. Brilliant. I wonder what the record is for the most amount of no pawn, no knight rolls at the start of a game, back and forth in a row. I wonder what the probability of... You gotta get 4 and 6 3 times in a row, right? So it's 64 and 216, which is 108, 18 and 108, is it? Wait, why have I said 18? No, 32 and 108. 16 and 54? Oh wait, you can take all the 2s out of the 6s. Christ, I'm stupid. So it's 2 cubed over 3 cubed, is it? It's 8 and 27, yeah. So it's 8 and 27, and then you've just got to multiply that up. God damn. It's roughly a third chance. Right, will Llama Hawk have learned their lesson or will they go c6? GG. Nice one, Llama Hawk. Quick maths. Hell yeah, dude. The exact same scenario happens and Llama Hawk has in fact learned their lesson, but we go and take the rook. That's gorgeous. Very, very pleasant indeed. Oh my lord, if I got a rook and then just rolled a bunch of rooks and mopped everything up, that would be sweet. Unfortunately, I doubt that that's going to happen. Let's go here. Come on, dude, just keep giving me rooks. If I get a load of rooks here, this is a rare case where I actually want rooks. Nice, man. Nice, man. Come on now. Come on now. I think I go e3. I think I go e3. I think you do maybe this, and that looks potentially scary, but I'm just coming in with the rook and mopping stuff up. You haven't rolled a pawn. You know what? I'm offering the double here. I'm so confident about the power of this rook. I'm offering the double here. If I get even a single rook, we're just going all in. This rook is not retreating. It's a kamikaze rook. That's unfortunate that I don't roll a single rook. But I don't even want to like give you room to breathe with the king and the queen. Like I'm just gonna do this and then this. Okay, I will do this. I will do this. They do get a pawn. They don't roll a king. And they don't roll a queen. They don't roll anything very helpful because they can't now move this. This rook is still unbelievably infiltrating. I mean, a knight is going to be fantastic for me, clearly. A rook is going to be fantastic for... Or a couple of rooks, I guess. God damn it, man. Okay, I do get to grab this, though. No! My rook. Could go here and here. I think you should probably get rid of this rook, though. Okay, my sweet baby rook, unfortunately, gets taken out. Can I play next? I think I'm going to wrap up the... I mean, it makes some sense. Fair enough, you want the pawn. But you've now just opened up my other rook. Why would you do that? I think Llama Hawk's not learned their lesson. I think I'm going to roll 2 queens as well. Okay, I mean, I'm just... The second... Listen, Tibbs, as you say, every time the rook takes the pawn, you just roll 2 rooks and it's that easy. The question is, what do I do here? Honestly, I think I'm going to do this and this. Because you've got to roll to recapture, and then even then that feels like it... Okay. Okay. I have just given both my rooks away. Seemingly for no reason. I roll another double rook, by the way. This is unfortunate. The bishop has no moves and won't have any moves for a minute, which is awesome. Okay, destabilizing this seems odd. You probably don't want to step across here. That's actually, I didn't even see that. That's a fantastic idea. Right, so hold on. Have we got material equality? My opponent's up a pawn. However, I have 2 bishops and 2 queens that could win right now. You don't have this bishop to move. I think I'm in a better position. Go over here and try and infiltrate like this, maybe. Oh, no increment. Okay, hold on. This is the final game of the stream. Final game of the stream. You could maybe do something like this and then try and bring your queen in, but... Like, you need to invest in being able to move this rook. When I played my e3, b3 idea, like, I can now move both my... Oh, sorry, bishop. I called it a rook. Queen f8 was the only way. I mean, it might have paid off. I'm just trying to infiltrate at slightly more distance. I'm trying to stick on the light squares because you've got such an immobile light squared bishop. If you do something like this, I mean, you're just opening up potential here. But you are also threatening the queen. Yeah, that's nice. But however, you still can't move this bishop. 2 bishops is still going to win me the game. 2 queens is still going to win me the game. Even 1 queen is going to be fantastic. No, that is actually a promise. This is the last game of the stream, unfortunately. Roll that, baby. 1 queen, 2 kings. I think I go here. 2 queens will get me, 3 kings will get me, whatever. Can't win them all. Here, you now need 3 queens. Oh no, I need to go back. I should have gone here and here. No! If you roll 2 queens now, I'm going to be so sad. Useless double bishop roll here. Probably they're going to go bang bang to stop the 1 queen move. No. Unfortunately not, Marshall. Unfortunately not. I need to leg it. I've already run slightly over. I've got a call. that I must make. Okay. This is actually really interesting. Here. Just move. Hold on, there is an increment though, no? We unfortunately can break traditions. Whoa, give me some bishops, man. Okay, that bishop works. Sometimes you gotta take big risks. Sometimes you gotta take big risks in this world. You know? And sometimes those big risks pay off. A single queen is all I need. A couple bishops would be superb. Opponent's bishop still absolutely sucks. And if I can take this queen, which I can't, brilliant. I was going to set off with the 2 times. Here. Here. How about that? How about that for an outrageous move? How about that for an outrageous move? You get 2 pawns. Oh my lord, you can't do anything. This is genius. Here, actually you can do something. But then, surely, you can promote to like a queen or a rook here. Fine. You should have gone for a rook. Definitely should have gone for a rook. Because now, bada bing, give me that. Oh my lord. Going for a rook wouldn't change anything. But I think in that position, promoting and going for a rook does mean that, like, okay, if you roll the rook, you can mate. And if you roll a queen, you're still making progress. I don't know. Maybe not, though. However, easy, flipping peasy. Bishop d6 might have actually been a great move. I'm not sure. But we wrap up 16-19. Progress has been made. Immense progress has been made. That's like 60-odd elo. Next time, we're going to go again. We're going to go again next time. And I'm going to get to 2,000 on Dice Chess. I'm going to get to 2... Nice, Brad. Thank you, man. Unfortunately, I promised that was the last game of the stream, but you're a legend, and I really appreciate the donation. This is, I mean, the first donation of the stream, sliding in at an absolute buzzer beater. Precisely 1 minute before I end it. In fact, like 3 seconds before I end it. I really need to go because I've got a call. Thank you so much. Brad, hopefully you're in the next stream. So that I can make that donation worth it. You know what I'm saying? But thank you very much. I'll see you guys next time. Hasta la vista. Goodbye.